I'm Gene Grant here with our special panel of local journalists to count down the top news stories of the past year. Politics dominated 2016, certainly, and the arts didn't get as much attention, but Meow Wolf Arts Collective in Santa Fe was an important local story with national and international connections. We visited the House of Eternal Return, I love that name, and talked with the artists and creators about their role in local economic development. What was your favorite art story of the past year, Marisa DeMarco? What'd you like going on beyond Meow Wolf?
Going beyond Meow Wolf?
Yeah.
There's a lot of great artists in Albuquerque who do wonderful work and who work super hard with or without the support of institutions. And
right.
I think that's my favorite art story every year.
I like that. I like that a lot. Steve, what do you think?
Well, this is kind of an art story, but it's also a business story, is that the movie industry seems to be making somewhat of a comeback in New Mexico. It's one of the few economic bright spots in the state. So,
has the issue been settled in your mind with legislators, the governor's office? Have we settled down on the film thing, or there's still opposition out there that would love to see?
There still is opposition,
okay.
but I don't think that anything will really change very much.
Yeah.
They're one of the businesses making money in this state and making the state money. So
that's right. Unless Dennis Kintai gets back in office, maybe that'll happen. You never know. Russell, what do you think about art stuff? I know that's not your beat usually, but it's an important part of our state's economy here.
Sure, you know, and one of my favorite artists is Ricardo Cate, the Santo Domingo Pueblo cartoonist who does cartooning for the Santa Fe New Mexican. His cartoons were all over the place this year. In fact, he went to Standing Rock and was on site drawing what he saw. And not only were they very strong and give us a message, they were actually very funny. And he's got a way of using humor and images in very simple but beautiful ways to convey a message. And I think he really came of age this year.
Glad you mentioned him. Good stuff there. Julianne, what do you think?
The New Mexico History Museum did a lowrider exhibition this year, and they also staged a public event on the Santa Fe Plaza, and it was really a lot of fun. Yeah. It was neat to, you know, everyone considers these cars an art form, but it was neat to really focus your energy on how are they an art form and what are all the different ways that art comes into play, and it was really a fun
I was so sad I missed that show. That's how I was excited. I'm a car guy, so I'm sad I missed that. Let me touch on Meow Wolf while you're here, though. The impact of Meow Wolf in Santa Fe, what's your take on that? Because I can't think of anybody who's gone to it who did not love it. Do you know what I mean? Everyone seems to love the
Yeah, I definitely hear that from all ages and walks of life, and I think it's been really successful for a number of reasons. One is that they chose a location that's really central. A lot of people who live in Santa Fe are not really interested in going downtown. Gotcha. And so the fact that it's not downtown, it's in the Siler Road area, which is an up-and-coming kind of, you know, area that's developing with lots of, you know, places to eat and drink and artist studios and little small businesses. There's a new bike shop over there. So there's a lot happening. And I think also the George R.R. Martin investment, the fact that they're in a bowling alley that was empty for a long time that people wanted to see filled up. I think there's a lot of things that played into them being successful.
He's really in the thread of Santa Fe now, isn't he, George R.R. Martin? He put his own personal money into this thing. He's part of the community.
Yeah, he's around. You see him at the bank, and you know, sometimes if you go to the theater, he's waiting and he shakes everyone's hand as they're leaving, you know, whatever the show was. So he's very much a part of the Santa Fe community.
Good stuff. Thank you all. Good stuff.